G'day guys, Brad here, and today we're going to be looking at a slight variation on our profit and loss usual procedure. We're going to be looking at something I'll call one of the biggest small business killers, and that's something called the cash gap. In fact, I've called it killer number one, because lack of cash, apart from the tax department, is usually one of the biggest things that will kill a small business, is not having cash. And this is what will happen, okay? So let's take a look at things. Let's say day zero, we buy some stuff, okay? So we're going to turn our particular product into something we're going to sell to the marketplace. So here's day one, and we get an invoice on day zero or day one, and then we've got 30 days to pay it. So that's our payables, 30 days. Most trading terms are 30 days. We've got our inventory or our stock, but it also could be our labor. We might actually hire someone that we're going to be using to turn out some kind of work that we'll get invoiced for. So here we go. At the end of 30 days, we've got to actually pay some money. So if we don't have any money in the bank, then we're kind of in a bit of a tough spot. Now, we're still going in this instance here where we haven't been able to get the income from whatever it was that we bought, but yet we've got to pay the bill for it. So at this point, let's say we get it completed or we get the work done, and we send an invoice to whoever the product or service was that we created. Now, in this example here, I've shown 60 days as an example of how long someone may take to pay us. The cash gap is when we forked out money here to pay for the stuff that we got until we get paid over here. So we have got this gap of time of 90 days to find the cash, to float our business, to keep our operation going. And this is actually happening all the time. This might be day zero. You might order something tomorrow and it starts again. But this gives you an idea of where this cash gap is. And what we want to do is shorten this cash gap as much as possible, because we've got the money sitting in our bank account then rather than our supply. So in the other videos I'm going to talk about is how do we shorten this cash gap and how do we